What's going on, man? I'm gonna try to be serious tonight. I'm not gonna come at y'all crazy. I'm sitting in a rest area. All the truckers are in here, getting their sleep on, getting their rest on. Got the light on, leave it on so y'all can see me. I don't even know where to start on things. First thing I'm going to talk about is my wife, and she's my wife. Like I don't need a piece of paper to tell me that she's my wife. But we never got married. We've been common law for over all these years, and we're gonna go get a marriage certificate and do the ceremony and all that. I've asked her to marry me. We're gonna make it official. That woman is probably that woman is the best thing that ever happened to me. I got this. I want to say this. I love my hat, Redneck Nation. Man, I love y'all. But the damn stitching on the inside, man. It's like it sticks me in my head, bro. God, that shit hurts. Oh, I'm gonna try to fix it when I get home. Oh. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that, but I would be lost without this woman. This woman is the best thing that ever happened to me. I've come close a couple times of messing our relationship up forever and losing her. And it's taken me a long time to appreciate everything that she does. She does a lot of things for me that I don't even... Like, I tell her I love her all the time, but, it's... Like, I really appreciate her. And I think about... She's always getting on to me and telling me not to think about it, and I'm always thinking about, what if I die? Like, what's gonna happen to her? Like, right now, I'm doing this. I mean, I'm working right now, so I'm making pretty much all the money. And she's got a little bit of money coming in with her disability, but it's nothing like what I make. And I think about that, man. I think about that all the time. Like, what would she do? One thing that we're getting ready to go do that we should have not been done. Sometimes we get sidetracked, and I'm looking for my water. So I'm always drinking water. It's not a bottle of liquor. It's a bottle of water. But I'm gonna get a life insurance policy for myself. It's not a lot. I'm gonna do a $250,000 one. The reason I'm doing that is because, like, anything more than that, you got to go in and, like, they got to do all kind of medical shit tests and stuff. I ain't got time for all that. Which probably, I don't want to know. If I got something terminal, man, I don't want to know. I'm just kind of weird like that. But I just want to know. I want to, I mean, she couldn't live forever off 250, but, 250,000, man, she could get a place, she could get a car, she'd have a little money to get her, just get some things. Then she could live off her disability. Everything will be paid for, everything will be taken care of. And, I'm saying this, like, for anybody else out there. Like, we got a big family. Like, I've never had kids in my life, but my wife, they're my wife's children. They're grown. And then they got kids. And then and I got great grandkids. But my wife's a little bit older than I am. But man, if you love your wife, if you love your significant other, then man, make preparations. You know, I know nobody likes talking about death, but man, it's real. I mean, people die. You know what I mean? And like I could go on without my wife. I'd be heartbroken. I would be lost. And she's a survivor. I know she would be okay, but I just want her to have a cushion. You know what I mean? Like I love her so much, and I worry about stuff like that. She's like all the good in me, man, and I'm all the bad. I mean, I'm like she tells me this all the time, because I'm always saying, like, baby, I let you down, or, you know, she's like, no, you never let me down. You worked your butt off for us, so I'm so grateful for that. But I'm the type of person, like, I could have given more. I could have done more. That's just who I am, man. That's what I was raised to be. Our family is just, oh, God, man, I have tried and tried and tried. Like, I don't want to get emotional on you guys, but I know you don't want to see no old man start crying. I have tried so hard to be a positive role model, and this is not easy for. I mean, I'm a convicted felon. Man, I did 20 years in the federal penitentiary for armed robbery. You know what I'm saying? And now, man, I got the mindset of, like, people ask me all the time. They're like, man, how do you do it? How do you just, you know, I've probably had 60 or 70 jobs. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to find the right fit. And people are like, man, how do you do it? How do you, like, and man, I just go do it. I don't want to go back to prison. I don't want to live that type of lifestyle. I love my wife. I want to be out here. And I know I got to have money to maintain things and do things. And I go to work, man. I'm one of the type of people, I just go get it. I get it done. I go make it happen. You know what I mean? I don't make excuses. I just go do it. And I've tried so hard to be a positive role model for my grandkids. Some of my grandkids are doing really well, and then some of my grandkids are not doing so well. You know, and I've tried to help. I mean, it's been financially, it's been emotionally, it's been just a nightmare sometimes. You know, and I don't know. I say this a lot. I understand fully now what my grandparents went through with me. You know, because I don't really have anybody to turn to go get it. You know what I mean? If I don't got it, I go without. And a lot of times we loan money out and we help do things for people and family members, and we do normal things like families do, but sometimes, man, I just get tired of it. I'm like, dude, man, why can't you get your crap, you know what I mean? Why can't you get your act together? Like, you got kids. You know what I mean? I have no kids. I've never had kids. One reason I never had kids when I was younger is because I didn't want to I had the mindset I didn't want to bring a kid into the world and not be able to take care of the child. So I just, basically, I didn't have sex when I was younger. I was pretty much, there's some issues there, but I had a different mindset, you know, and a lot of people say, yeah, man, you're weird or strange. I probably am, man. I've been through a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And like right now, I drive a box truck. This is a 26-footer. Our truck's in the shop. The other driver got some bad diesel exhaust fluid and put in the truck, and it just started pulling all kind of codes. But I drive a truck from Greenville, South Carolina. I live in Chesney, but the truck's in Greenville, to fucking Fort Lauderdale, Florida, twice a week. I'm doing this at night. I spend a lot of time driving. Man, it's dangerous out here. You know what I mean? The truckers, they don't like the box trucks. You know what I mean? I ain't too crazy about the truckers either. So I mean, but you know, we don't work together, but you know, we're on the roads together. I see a lot of wrecks. I see a lot of casualties. I mean, a lot of times I'm videoing it. You know what I'm saying? And what I do is dangerous. I could die at any day. I mean, nobody knows when they're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But what I do is extremely dangerous. I mean, fucking driving ain't no joke, man. I drive a lot. Fatigue sets in. I don't get the proper rest. I don't get the proper rest when I'm off. Man, I gotta work. You know what I mean? I get in a truck and go, and I'm fucking halfway dead. I'm drinking energy drinks. I'm drinking. You know what I mean? That's not good for my body. I'm gaining weight because I'm not exercising a lot. I'm not doing. I mean, I got to make some changes in my life. I got to start exercising and whatnot. But I want to say this. Everybody that knows me, and all my subscribers know that, man, I bleed Upchurch. I mean, I made my YouTube videos and my YouTube channel because of Upchurch. This is the only reason I made my YouTube channel was because of Upchurch. And you know, a lot of my like some of my friends are like, man, dude, because their channels are huge. You know what I mean? And they're like, man, why don't your channel's like, dude, what happened? And it's like, well, I don't invest my time into my channel like a lot of my other friends do, you know. And they go through some crap, man. I mean, they're always like some of my people, like one guy in particular. I'm not gonna say his name. He knows who he is. If he watches this video, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Like, people drive you freaking nuts, man. They drive you crazy. I mean, all the time sending. Just, man, I don't want that. I can't deal with that, man. I'm not feeling all that. You know what I mean? People, well, I follow you for, you know, dude, why not? I follow people that I have things in common with that I like. That's why I follow you. I just don't follow you because, you know what I mean? Fuck that. I didn't want to cuss in this video. I try to keep cussing down to a minimum, but I'm not feeling all that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't grow my channel. I'm not trying to promote my channel or get my channel out there like that. I love my subscribers. I often go to their channels and look at, you know, some of them don't have any videos, but some of them do put videos out. And I'm just saying, man, that I'm grateful. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like I've said this before. I found Upchurch through my grandkids. Like, I heard my granddaughter one day out there bumping Upchurch in the stereo system, and I was like, I started listening to all I heard was like boom, 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 boom. I mean, I could hear the bass, and you know, it's like she had like 15s in her car. But then I started listening to the words. I was like, I think it was like Hillbilly playing, or Bad BMF or something like that. It was one of his songs. But I was listening to the words, and I was like, I went out there and asked her, and I said, baby girl, I said, who the hell is that? And she's like, oh, it's Ryan Upchurch. And I was like, who the hell is Ryan Upchurch? And she was like, Papa Steve, you don't know Ryan Upchurch? And I was like, nah. So she was like, we're Googling him. And she started telling me about him, and I Googled him. And then I went out, I started listening to him. I was like, I related to him. Like, his songs, his music was like what I went through growing up. Like, that was me. You know what I mean? Like, he, you know, it was like pretty much his grandpa, Chicken Willie, was like his everything. And man, my grandpa, Glenn Evans, was like my everything. Man, I was like fucking my dad. That was like my best friend. I was like, you know what I mean? I get real emotional talking about him. I'm not going to talk about that. You know, I miss the good old days, man. You know what I'm saying? I miss when playing at the playground, or, you know, just, it was just a whole different lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's a whole different lifestyle. It was a time of, there wasn't really a lot of violence. People helped one another. People were friendly to each other. And it was just a good time, man. I'm glad I grew up. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, man. That was like, I love that. I'm so grateful that was my generation. You know, and now I understand how my mom and my stepdad felt when I was a child. So now that I'm like their age, I'm like, God, man, I wish I could go back. But, you know, you can't. I would give anything, just like Ryan or anybody else. And I would give anything to be able to just sit down at the dinner table with my grandma and my grandpa again. I miss them so bad. Everything that they ever taught me is who I am today. Like, I get everything about me as to keep trying, to don't give up, to push, you know what I mean? I get that from my grandparents. My grandparents taught me that. My grandparents taught me to help people. You know what I mean? I sometimes get tired of it, and I get frustrated that people shit on me and crap on me. But it's in my heart to help people, so I keep doing it. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, I ain't ever doing that again. Then they'll ask, I'm like, fuck, what is my family? I'm like, oh, God, I fucking hate it. I'm like, fucking here. You know what I mean? I keep doing it over and over and over, but that's just who I am, man. I'm never going to change. I talk crap. My wife's like, my wife probably is like, God, dog, you know you're going to do it. Quit talking about it, do it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, pisses me off. I hope one day, man, that our kids now, you know, her kids, our kids, I hope maybe before we die, or, you know, I hope one day they figure it out, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope they figure out life, and they hope they can just keep on, man. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to grow up. I mean, I was a grown man when I finally growed up, you know what I mean? But I went through a lot of stuff, and I know people go through a lot of things. It's not everybody in my family. It's just certain individuals, man. I've almost gotten to the point where I just almost to give up, you know, but I'm not. I keep trying, I keep fighting. But back to Ryan. Everybody clout chases. You know what I'm saying? And I know how it makes me feel when he acknowledges or notices something that I do. You know what I mean? Or makes a comment. I'm like, damn, you know, every time his videos come on, I don't give a fuck what I'm doing, where I'm at. If I'm awake and knowledge when I see it and I'm watching it, boom, put my headphones on, going down the road. I'll be in a motel room, I might wake up, see it, oh shit, I'm gonna watch that shit. I'll be at home, I'm gonna watch it. My wife's the same way. You know, I purchased stuff from Redneck Nation. I hadn't done it in a while, but I'm really kind of waiting for that new store to open up. That's what I'm waiting on, man. Because I go by Port St. Lucie twice a week. I'm hoping the hours would change a little bit so that I could go in the store, but if it don't, it's okay. It's no big deal. I still got the mail, but I'm kind of waiting on that store to open up. That's why I hadn't really bought anything. But I mean, for the longest time, man, I was just like consumed of just trying to meet him. You know what I mean? And I mean, now I've gotten to the point where, what does it matter? You know what I mean? Like, dude, just fucking whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, you know. I mean, I would drive to Ashland City, which is fucking crazy. Now that I think about it, it's fucking crazy, man. There ain't anybody that says they're going to Ashland City to fucking do shit is lying. They're going to Ashland City to fucking meet up church or see up church. There ain't shit in Ashland City. You know what I mean? I mean, they got a town. It's a nice little town and whatnot, dude. But there ain't no. It ain't like Gatlinburg. You know what I mean? I mean, basically, Upchurch put Ashland City on the map. I've never even fucking heard of Ashland City until fucking Upchurch. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I enjoyed going up there, and now that we've went up there, there's some cool places. Riverview, fucking She-Girl Coffee. I just do that because Mama Church likes it, and my wife is like a coffee. Oh my God, like I think she could live on coffee. I really do. I think if they took all the food away and they just had coffee, my wife could be great. My wife could do coffee. She drinks coffee all day long. I mean, she'll drink coffee to wake up, coffee to go to sleep. I'm like, what the fuck? The same kind of coffee. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go have a cup of coffee at like 10 o'clock. I'm like, you want to call? Like, baby, I don't think I want to drink no coffee at nighttime. I drink it in the morning time. Oh my God, dog. But anyway, yeah. I am grateful that I'm very grateful for Ryan Upchurch. You know what I mean? I love him. I don't mean that in a gay way. I mean, I love shit up fucking Upchurch and his mom and his family. I mean, anything to do with him, dude, I fucking was like, whatever, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? And anybody he's ever been with, I've given them respect and fucking, if he separates on good terms, I'm like, nice, but if he don't, man, I'm like, you know what I mean? I ain't even gonna say that bitch's name, but fucking whatever. But I am so fucking, I love it. I love seeing her get served. I fucking love that shit. I love it. Makes me happy. She's a, man, fuck her. This ain't even about her. I'm not even talking about her anyway. But I am so grateful that I could see, because, I mean, growing up, when I grew up, man, I like Biggie Smalls, Tupac, Nelly, Two Live Crew, the Beastie Boys, man, he was some more, man, Run DMC, there's a lot that I just can't remember, man, growing up. Warren G, I love rap music. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my mom and my stepdad lived in Greenville. My mom married into money, so my lifestyle as a child was a little different than, you know, my family in Greer. Greer was like redneck. You know what I mean? There's like Burr. Come from Burr. You know, that was all redneck town. All my cousins and family and friends, and they all lived in Greer. And then all my preppy friends and yuppie friends lived up in Greenville in family. Like my dad's side, my stepdad's side of the family. But when I would go to Greer, everybody was just country, man. You know what I mean? Chew tobacco, little cowboy boots, cowboy hat. Everybody was just straight fucking country, man. You know what I mean? And I was like, I mean, my family accepted me, but they was always like, you don't need to do, you know what I mean? You don't need to be around, you don't need to listen to that kind of music, listen to our kind of music. And I'm like, dude, this is what I like. This is what I fucking love. And now it's like a trend, man. It's like everybody does it. Everybody listens to country rap or hip hop, if you whatever you want to call it. I kind of agree with Church, man. I like country rap better. The hip hop just, you know, I'm not a fucking hick. You know what I mean? So to me, a hick is like a northern thing. I'm definitely not northern. I'm southern. Southern by the grace of God. America by birth. But now it's like everybody loves it, man. And this is the crazy thing. Like all my family that used to talk shit to me all the time about because I listen to rap music, they all fucking listen to Upchurch. I'm like, dude, what the, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, y'all was in the closet back then. Oh, you didn't want to come out. Now you're out. You know what I mean? I give them hell. I give them blues now. I gotta go take a DOT physical as soon as I get back. I'm gonna pass it. I'm not worried about it. Cause I don't do anything. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed, but you know, people that do smoke weed, I don't care. I mean, I wouldn't have recommended driving this truck. You know what I mean? But or driving any truck for that matter. But yeah, I'm very grateful that in my time, RyanUpchurch came along, and country rap is like that's dude, I love that. It's man, me and my wife listen to country rap all the time. You know what I mean? I love Adam Calhoun. I kind of like Leroy Biz because he's from Ashland City, down the road from Upchurch. I listen to T-Rev every once in a while. Definitely Upchurch. Anything Upchurch puts out. But then there's a lot more artists that I've found through Upchurch that I like. Trucks are waking up, they're coming in and leaving. They want my spot. One guy sitting right behind me. He's like, think I'm gonna move because I got my lights on. Might turn my outside lights off. I think I'm sending the wrong message. There we go. But I'm about to pull out here in a minute. But man, I love that song. That song, Fuck It. I think that was brilliant. Dude, I love that. That's one of the best videos I think he's ever made. I cannot wait to get that CD. I'm going to play that everywhere. Going down the road. Fuck it. I fucking love that dude. I'm so happy that it pissed me off. Because I wasn't really aware. I mean, I'd go up to Ashland City in hopes of meeting him. Dude, you're not going... Man, I come to Ashland City wearing a wreck hoodie. You know what I mean? I know people are going to tell him, yo, man, this big, tall motherfucker's like, you know what I mean? I'm a big dude. I ain't no little dude. I'm like 6'6", 280, 85. Hell, I'm about close to 290 now. Back when I went up there, I was about 275. You know what I mean? That's probably like... And I kind of saw... Man, there was a couple trucks that was like, yeah, there's somebody watching me right now. You know what I mean? Like, there was this... It might have been Deerdorf's truck, tinted windows down, it's down by the bank. We went in a thrift store and fucking, you know what I mean? I saw that shit, man. Somebody was in that truck checking me out. It was probably Ryan the whole fucking time. Oh, I mean, I don't care, man. I mean, I'm not holding no fucking sign up in town, man. I want to meet Upchurch. I mean, that's great for kids to do, but I'm not fucking doing that. Fuck that. I'm not feeling that. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just glad that I got to see it in my generation. You know what I mean? I'm super grateful that he does what he does. I'm not gonna hate Ashland City because all these people came to his house and and half the town talked garbage about him and junk about him. It makes me it upsets me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As much as he does for that town and has done for that town and has helped people around there, if you follow him and watch his videos, then you know what I'm talking about. And man, there's a lot of freaking haters that live right there in Ashland City. And I really don't understand. He doesn't have a lot of support in Ashland City, man. And man, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that at all. People fucking hate. And even family members, and the whole time I'm sitting, that one video where he was talking about his it was like his uncle or a cousin, it was like his dad's age, and he put a video out, sent him a text like, fuck you, piece of shit. Dude, why didn't you just call him? Or better yet, why don't you go to his fucking house? Your family, dude, what the fuck? Oh my God, man. It's fucking, you know what I mean? I'm never gonna be like that. I'm not never gonna fucking ask people for money or fucking dude. If I don't got it, I don't got it. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. I can't stand that. But I'm not gonna hate Ashland City because of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to cut this short and take off. I didn't mean for this to take 30 minutes of this time. But I'm grateful that he moved away. Oh, then check this shit out. The other day, one of my bros, he calls me. He's like, bro, what? I was like, dude, he's like, guess who moved to my town, man? I was like, what? And he was like, fucking up. I was like, oh, man, he fucking kidding me, dude. He seen him at the gas station. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not going to put his shit out there, but I thought that was cool as hell. I was like, dude, here I am trying to motherfucking meet the dude. He met him at the gas station. I ain't hating, though. I'm not. But it is what it is. It's too damn far away from me, man. I don't like that. I mean, it's some beautiful country out there. It's really nice. It's God's country out that way. But and even you can see that in the videos that he's shared already. But man, it's cold as motherfucker up there too, man. Wintertime, boy. Hey, this wintertime, woo-wee. It's cold in Ashland City too, man. But God dog, boy, where you at right now, son? You gonna get, boy, it's gonna be white Christmas where you at. Shit. Shit, it's gonna be snow plug in. You ain't going nowhere. He'll probably be out there doing donuts in the snow in no fucking Lamborghini or something. But I'm happy that he's happy, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's ever gonna really be able to disappear because he just don't give a fuck. He's gonna go where he wants to go and do what he wants to do, and people are gonna see him and fucking, hopefully people they're not gonna find out where he lives. And I don't know where he lives. I could care less. I'm not saying I don't care less, but you know what I mean. I don't care about that. I mean, I fucking know where he lived like 2 or 3 months after he moved to Ghost Ranch. You know what I mean? But I didn't put his shit out there. I didn't put his fucking address out there. Nor did I ever go to his fucking house. And people that did that, man, I'm not gonna jump on that. But man, fucking people are wrong for that. You know what I mean? And here's what This is what bothered me a lot. His family members live there, and you put his family members at risk. It wasn't just about him. It was fucking his family lived there, man. You know what I'm saying? And here's the deal. You gotta love this guy. He didn't come at you. He didn't put your... I mean, that one dude, he didn't blast you, man. He put you on Front Street. Shoot, man, shit. There probably been about 100,000 people show up at your fucking house. He didn't do you that way. He kept your shit private. He didn't put your address out there. He knew right where you fucking live. Hell, he has one of his security follow somebody all the way to their house in another state. Shit. But he didn't put you on blast. You know what I mean? But I am so glad to see